Chief, beef, chief.
Yes. Yeah. The one you like.
Yes, this is the one I like. She's my favorite. Doesn't Mike... No.
Oh,
Whoa. Mike.
a little friendly, and not in the friend zone kind of way.
Back up, Mike.
They might need to check the expiration date on their big breakup.
Should keep looking.
Just keep looking at them.
No. Oh!
Hey, Matt.
Oh, I thought the not supernatural creature was the one that jump scared you there. But no, it's Matt.
Matt was like, I didn't mean to scare you. It's like, what? No, not Matt. I think that was the sole intent and purpose behind what you did, and it should be commended.
See anything juicy with that thing? Let me check it out.
Yeah, go ahead and take a look.
Sure.
Know anyone who would be like, oh, it's busted. Like, no. No, your girlfriend, who's a complete total bitch.
She's she's a bad one.
What the hell, man?
Hey, listen, it's probably nothing.
Nothing, you think?
Well, yeah.
Is it ever just nothing with him?
It's bet.
It's ever just nothing with M. If she has, listen,
If she has
if
this
they have
track
a
record,
history, yeah, if they have a history of cheating,
you just
and
need
they
to-
have shown no sign of change, do they really deserve another chance?
You just need to straight up look at Emily and be like, you are the weakest link in this relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Oh, here we go.
Let's check your phone. That's playing music for some reason, I guess.
Oh, you did not just do that.
Put your hands where I can
Now just walk up and punch him. Right between his eyes.
Retaliate. What choice do I, a supple young rebel girl, have but to surrender to the strapping military?
stick
I
her-
never understood that line. Like, why is she acting like that?
I don't know. She's...
That seems so out of character.
This game is, like, still Uncanny Valley. Hit that bitch. Yeah!
Great.
Mess up.
Hit him where he,
yes.
hit it where it hurts.
I throw a brick at him.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Whack, dead.
If I have the option to throw a brick at him, I'm 100% gonna throw a brick at him.
Right.
Can I throw this bird like a dart? Just...
Take the bird. Get him!
Get him, Buster! Get him!
Hey, Mike.
You got me.
Like, the only way I see it, the only people who would actually throw shit at the animals are the ones that have to get a quota,
You can't hide
are
from
complete
my
jackasses, or are the type of people who are like, the game won't actually let me do this.
No.
Nah. Get him. I think when he moves, he has a...
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you straight
Yes,
in the
yes,
face.
yes.
Hey, no, I aimed at his face.
And then what?
They're like, that's too violent.
Just tackle him. Stab him.
Just pull a legion and just, like, stab him in the gut.
Just be like, oh, you're bleeding out.
Go down?
I don't think so.
Poor Mike. Oh well.
I think you'd know so if I did.
Laying on a bed of rocks, completely unharmed.
Calling it my favor, though?
Holy shit.
You're worthy opponent.
Jess is a badass.
Jessica, the snow.
What can
Yeah,
I
what
say?
the hell?
Okay, that sounds vaguely dirty.
My lady.
Grab Snowball. Yeah!
Oh, okay. Okay, you're really gonna
Fuck
get it.
you,
What am I
Mike.
gonna get?
Well,
We're
I can
getting...
say at least one thing,
Yeah.
but you'll have to wait until later.
What if they go to, like, have sex later and she just grabs a snowball and smacks him in the
nice out
face?
here, though. Pretty
Where
breathtaking.
I come from?
I mean, I could stay out here
It's like, where'd the snowball come from? She's like, you don't want to know.
making out with you the whole time.
Just making out?
She's just stashed in the bedside drawer.
We might freeze to death somewhere in between those quotes.
Yeah.
I me wonders if she's that character where like she was kind of roped into being popular because of her background, right? Like her parents or something. But in reality, she kind of fits into the misfit crowd. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think.
Like,
Like she
I
doesn't
could-
have the stereotypical like popular
mm-hmm,
stereotypes.
mm-hmm, because she had the option to read. She talked all silly. We've only scratched the surface. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, what are we scratching next?
This time,
We're
This
scratching
time?
beneath the surface.
Ooh, the root.
that book. Turn the
Now
pages.
pick up the book.
You will see a set of pictures.
I thought it said burn the pages.
Identify
Burn
I'm like,
this
okay.
book,
Burn this book.
and we'll see what makes you the most anxious off of that.
Which one makes... Ooh, this was a fun conversation. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Men worry me more than women. And I think that comes from a bias.
I would actually say the same thing.
Yeah. Oof.
Like that's a unanimous decision from us.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alright, next page.
Oh,
Ooh. You know what? Honestly, I don't know. Because crowds don't scare me, right? Because I performed for quite a few years, and I was never scared of like large crowds, and I don't feel claustrophobic when I'm surrounded by people. So I guess by default, I would choose planes scare me, just because I don't. The last time I went on a plane, I was too young to remember, so.
see, I don't really mind either, but with crowds, like I don't mind performing for a crowd, but like being a member of a crowd just is something about it just doesn't sit right in my stomach.
Mm-hmm. I mean, your answer is so much more powerful than mine, so. Mine was just like, by default, I guess. Oh, drowning. Drowning is my number one fear. I can't swim. I can't
oh
float.
yeah, you told me about that.
And like the thing about drowning is you don't die right away. You
no,
pass
it's a
out.
process.
Like it takes, I think, 10 minutes. I think I read for you to actually
Wait,
die.
no, that's not what I picked.
No, I don't mind heights.
That's not what I
Personally.
picked.
No, we'll have to go back and start over.
No.
Snakes,
Snakes?
especially a rattler that's poisonous.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, rats are cute.
I mean,
Rats are cute.
some rats are cute. Some rats are cute, but not like all of them are cute.
I think they're all cute. Ooh, a knife. A knife scares me so much more. So much more. Because, like, that's personal. That person has a vendetta against you versus a gun, which is quick and easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, a knife can do so much damage. Versus, like, I think... I'm not going to call that a Glock because I don't want gun enthusiasts choking me out. But, like, that... Yeah, snakes. I don't fear cockroaches. I just smush them.
I don't.
Or
fear-
leave them alone.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like I don't fear them. Like by looking at them, like I just don't like it.
Like, the thing is, I think snakes are beautiful, but they scare the shit out of me. I'm not scared of either of these things.
I was a clown.
Yeah, I have family members that work in haunted houses as clowns. I think scarecrows are super cool and, like, are so aesthetic. I don't know, pick one.
We'll go with clowns. At least we have some connection to that.
Yeah, I guess.
Gore disgusts me. Crows are scary.
No, gore. Definitely
Gore.
gore disgusts me. What the hell? Crows scare me? I'd understand if it was like a chicken.
Did that start?
You'd understand if it was like, oh, chickens scare me versus, oh, crows scare me.
No, crows are so aesthetic.
Oh my lord, they are so aesthetic.
Oh, now we gotta go faster.
Rely on your instincts, the more
Maybe the game was like, y'all are taking too long, so we're gonna choose heights.
It's like, yo, hurry up.
Mm-hmm. Alright, next one.
Spiders.
Nah, snakes. For me, it's snakes, man. Like, and especially a rattlesnake, that's poisonous.
Needles.
That could kill
Needles.
you. Needles.
I have a straight up phobia of needles. I don't know if you knew that.
No, yeah, that's something we had a friendship over, because we were both
Yeah.
like, you are afraid of needles? Like, dude, it takes nurses holding me down. It's so embarrassing. Okay, by default, zombies.
Yeah.
because the thought of like being aware but unaware is so terrifying to me. Needles.
Yeah, no, needles just...
That is not an argument. Dogs are cute.
Needles.
Needles.
Storms are cute. I'll pet a storm.
This is very
He's
But
like,
see,
there you
okay,
go.
that's not fair. I don't have a phobia of needles. It's the whole insertion thing that fucking terrifies me. Like them being pulled out, no problem. Them laying there, no problem. Like sewing needles and stuff, fine. But the minute someone has to take blood from me or like UV, not UVs, what are they called?
Ivies.
IVs have to be inserted? It takes like 2 nurses to hold me down because I
See-
just naturally panic. I can't like settle down.
Even us just talking about needles right now, my body's like getting squirmy. Even just like looking at one, I freak out. I can't do needles.
Oof.
Like, I straight up have a phobia of needles, and I hate it.
Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, I have a phobia of escalators.
Don't you guys think this is
Like, I will straight up, if one is within 10 feet, if I see one within 10 feet of me, or like, just see one in general, my heart will race, my palms will get sweaty, and I will have a panic attack if I keep looking at it.
Really?
Like, it's such a visceral fear. And I think it stems from a Final Destination movie. In one of the trailers, someone gets sucked under a escalator.
Yep.
And that has scarred me for the rest of my life. I will always have an anxiety of myself getting sucked into one of those things. I know logically that won't happen, and I know with exposure that I would be okay, but like,
Just
no,
the
no,
thought
no,
of
no,
it,
no.
you're like, oh, no. I'll be okay one day, but that day is not today.
It's not today. In New York, when I went to New York, oof. Oh my gosh, I remember I was talking to I was at Abercrombie.
Abercrombie.
Poor boy.
What did you just like scream at the top of your lungs?
No, that was my chair.
You were like phasing in and out, you're like, Josh!
No, that's probably my microphone cutting in and out.
I guess that's true.
I thought you were like
But,
peeking it.
That could be it too. That could very well be it. It's so easy for me to peek my microphone.
I'll fix you right up.
Oh my god.
I've learned. I have learned.
But
Hey guys.
yeah, we were at Abercrombie in New York. And I saw there were like 3 escalators, and I was like, oh my god. I went up to a worker, I'm like, listen, man, listen, I have such a fear of escalators. You have no idea. I'm from Iowa. I don't see these things every day. Like, I was panicking. And he's like, if you don't tell anyone, I will let you in the employee, like, elevator. And I was like, are you serious? And he led me to the back, and there it was. And I was like, oh my god. And here's the thing. I also have a fear of elevators. Oh, Worry. He's a good friend.
Didn't he say not to tell anyone?
Hey, you doing all right? I mean, I know it must be
Savannah.
I just meant
I didn't say his name. I don't even know if he still works there.
I don't know who he is.
Want us to have a good time, you know, like we always used to.
But that's pretty cool.
Damn it.
Yeah, no, but the thing was, I also have a fear of elevators as well. Like, if I go in an elevator, I will always seek out the corner, and you will see me just, like, stare straight ahead and breathe very shallowly because, like, I am so scared of the floor falling beneath me.
How many Final Destination... Did you just, like, watch Final Destination trailers all day?
Lead the way, Coach.
Are you sure?
But the thing is, too, my mom said I've always had that fear, because even as a baby, I would cry bloody murder, so it's just ingrained in my DNA to be scared.
Savannah. Make your decision.
Confident. He's a
Confident?
confident boy.
We did talk about those Netflix movies.
God,
Before
yeah.
we forget again. I watched, first one's called The Fuck It List.
Yeah.
And
The fuck it?
Pretty nice.
yeah, like, oh, if I just threw up my hands and said fuck it, what would I do right now kind of deal. Very,
Ooh. Oh, is it the one with the guy shaped that had cancer?
I believe, no,
That's a different one?
that's a different one.
Okay? On the badness scale. 1 being it's not that bad, to 10 being it is the worst of the worst. Right? Like, what rating would you give that movie?
I like these kind of movies. I like this.
Mhm.
It's like a high school romance, drama, rom-com, whatever, stupid shit. I like
Mhm.
these movies. I don't know why, but I do. And this one was awful. And I like these movies. You said 10 is bad?
Yeah, 10 is the worst.
7, 8?
Oof. That's pretty up there.
At one point...
What was so bad about it?
This is the one thing that bugged me a lot. Spoiler warning for the fuck it list on Netflix. So this guy was like the high school senior, and like he went to go do a school prank, and the school prank accidentally led to their high school getting blown up and him getting exclusive blame for it.
I mean, sounds about right.
And so he does this fuck it list, blah blah blah, and he puts like, oh fuck it, I would do this, and this. You know, if I didn't have all this pressure to be like this valedictorian and this and that, everything else. Well, it starts like this movement, right? And the girl he has a crush on took a baseball bat to her stepdad's car.
Snow angels, right?
And then when he said that, she was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay at your house. He's like, what? It's like, I don't know about that. And she's like, this is your fault that I took a baseball bat to my dad's car. Own up to your actions.
Oh, Jesus. Also, protest.
I was like, what?
Hey, cut it out, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not
Yeah,
gonna
don't
pay
talk
me,
about
maybe
women that
I could pick
way.
up the case.
Will you
Josh,
back off already?
I'm disappointed. I know you're making an act right now, okay? We saw... I know.
Listen, dude.
I know all your lore.
These beautiful mountains. Do you see?
I know it all.
I mean, can you imagine a more
You're better than this.
scenario just
I don't think he's better than this.
possibilities?
But anyway, what was the
And
second
Ashley
movie?
alone at
The
last.
Babysitter.
You laid all the groundwork.
Oh, I love that movie. That's the Netflix original, right?
Come
Yes.
in for the kill.
Yeah, I love that movie.
That one was also terrible, but in a good way.
Yeah, like it's specifically corny.
Yes,
Disagree.
It's made to be corny. Like, it's made to be
Yes.
stupid and corny.
No.
But what if it's like weird? And what if she
I did enjoy The
won't be friends
Babysitter.
with me anymore if I
It wasn't like my new favorite or anything, but I
Are
did
you just
enjoy it.
listening? You gotta buck up, bro. Grow a pair.
Yeah, that one's good. I liked that movie.
So,
Josh, I am so disappointed in you.
Hey, yo, Josh, shut up. I needed a yawn.
You sounded like you had a plan.
Ooh,
Deliver coaches or
ooh,
lovely ladies who are gonna be
ooh.
lives off. And last
You having
time
fun
I
over there?
just...
that's not a good way to get laid.
Ooh.
cool buns?
I'm singing in disappointment in Josh. Josh.
Yeah, no, he's not doing great right now. But that means he has room to grow.
Well,
Damn, I'm getting pretty low in juice here.
yes.
I just had to turn off my GPS.
Well,
Well, we got ourselves a thinker. Nice one.
And learn and be better for himself and his friends.
right. Because he totally
Right.
gets that opportunity in this game.
He might. You don't know. I mean, you do know, but you don't know.
Right. Yes, I don't know. I've never read the lore or watched the game.
Well, say you don't do that kind of stuff.
Nope. I don't totally hyper focus on a certain subject and then learn everything about it and be annoying about it.
Me, Jim?
What?
Yeah, you know, with the climbing up the rope.
Nah, that doesn't sound like you at all.
No.
Not Savannah.
I suppose that's
I
an
don't think so.
obsession when you hyper focus
Here.
on something and learn
What's
everything
this?
about it.
Isn't that the thing in Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, Dead by Daylight. Oh, yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. Yes, the obsession.
Your current obsession.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I've got
My
some
current
deodorant
obsession.
No, I feel like you're starting to fall out of it a bit.
I don't follow.
Dead by Daylight?
Yeah.
I'm calming down, right? Now that I'm playing it more regularly, right? I'm calming down a little bit.
Yep.
You're not like, oh, Dead by Daylight all the time, only this.
Bye-bye.
Well, I mean, I'm still very much that, but now I'm trying not to be annoying about it. But it does help now that you can play the game.
That normally is a benefit for most things.
Ooh, I think there's a lot of stuff you can find in here. Totem!
Oh.
It's yellow. Oh!
Oh, it's Emily. Let's see that again.
It's a lost totem. Isn't lost brown?
Yeah, that's brown.
Huh. Oh, okay. I saw the color because of the lighting. Okay. Interesting. You know, here's the thing. In all the playthroughs that I've watched, I have not seen any of them show that scene with Emily.
Really?
So I have no idea when that happens. At one point in the game, does that happen? You know what I mean?
I think I know.
Okay.
But you know what else I know?
Huh.
That, everything else, this all, the end of this episode.
You finally got to talk about those movies.
Yes, because I was looking over at the clock, I was like, oh, we're getting close to the end, blah, blah, and I was like, no, we have to talk about these fucking movies, especially if this is the last.
Now.
This is the last session we're doing today, or if this is the last episode we're doing today. We have to talk about those movies.
We have to. Alrighty.
Bye bye.
Bye.